Nobody in America is enjoying all of this more than Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer. It's always the most mediocre people who love fascism the most. It gives them power they never dreamed they would have, and indeed don't deserve. Whitmer wants this moment to last forever. She's enraged that anyone would dare to complain about it. She went on ABC yesterday and dismissed any citizen who disagrees with her, needless to say, as a racist. And then she promised that disobedient citizens in Michigan, serfs, will be punished with even more severe lockdowns.
These have been really political rallies where people come with Confederate flags and Nazi symbolism and calling for violence. This is racist and misogynistic, and I ask that everyone who has a platform uses it to call on people to observe the best practices promulgated by the CDC and to stop encouraging this behavior, because it only makes it that much more precarious for us to try to re-engage our economy, which is what everyone says they want us to be able to do.
Yeah. Not only is it racist, it's dangerous to the public health and racist. Whitmer was later asked if she had evidence, proof that protesters were actually spreading the virus, and you'll be surprised to learn she didn't. And by the way, that question is misogynistic, so shut up, bigot. Some people in Michigan are finally growing tired of this performance. Carl Mankey owns a barber shop. He would like to continue cutting hair. Authorities won't let him do that. They prefer to send him welfare checks instead. That is not the country he wants to live in, though.
I'm 77. I've always worked. I've never looked for handouts. I don't even know what they are. I had somebody call me and say, well, why didn't you get on food stamps? Well, I don't want food stamps. I want to work. When our governor said, we're going to have another 28 days, it knocked me to my knees. I couldn't take another 28 days. All of us as Americans need to begin to take responsibility for ourselves. I feel that the government is not my mother, never has been. Right. Matter of fact, this administration, for the most part, I've been in business longer than they've been alive.
Gretchen Whitmer was not amused by that. Government is not my mom? Misogyny. And by the way, cutting hair is racist. So Whitmer's administration tried to shut Mankey down with a court order, because there's nothing else going on in Michigan right now. A judge resisted that. It was too far. So Whitmer's lackeys simply revoked Mankey's barber's license. Now he's shut down for good and will be even when the lockdowns finally end. That'll show him. Stop whining and take your welfare check, bigot. This is insanity, obviously, and at some point we're going to look back in shame as we consider it. Politicians will always seize the maximum amount of power they can. That's why they went into politics in the first place, to fill that empty space inside. The question is for the rest of us. Why are the rest of us allowing this to happen?